was one heck of a performance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I suppose I find it interesting, your finish. You're living in Norwich, of all places. How did all of this come about, and the band that came along with it?
Well, I was living in London first, and that's where I met
Me.
long story
My fault.
short, we got married, and he's from Norwich, and I got pregnant, moved to Norwich, and that's when we knew Mid. And we always said, like, when we moved to Norwich, we'll start a band together, because we were all into the same sort of music. So, and along came Andy as well. So, yeah, that was really it was his fault.
My
really.
fault. Dragged her into the sticks from the big smoke.
Well, Norwich is not known for its punk scene these days, so these days.
It's true though.
Back in the day, it had its scene.
It's like 10-year ride though, isn't it? You know, it's like rolls like you know, comes up like it's really good like every 10 years it seems, and then like dives off, like just a few people scratching around, odd gigs here and there. Venues though is the problem. You know, having like venues, especially now, you know, everyone wants to like you know, charge loads of money or for gigs to put on. So for it to be like DIY and stuff, it makes it really
hard. Yeah.
And it's like, you know, people have got to spend so much time like working to pay their rents and whatever, and you know, don't have time to like.
I think the thing with Norwich is that it's like a destination. It's not on the way to anywhere. You have to, if you go to Norwich, there's nowhere else to go. You're there. So, I mean, it's a big student city, but as far as like, so touring bands don't often come through. You do get, you know, some of them do, but a lot of them just go to London and they go up north. So I think that's a lot of the reason why the scene is, you know, so you'll get a time when you get a couple of good promoters and they'll bring smaller bands in, but then they stop for a while, then nothing happens. It's, yeah. So yeah, it's, I don't know, it's a bit small town sort of mentality in that way, but.
Yeah, but like I say though, it does go every 10 years. Like it does seem to, like, and we've got a good crowd there at the minute, haven't we?
It's the scene at the moment, I think. It's a good mix. We play with a lot of different kind of bands, which is cool. We're not always like playing with the same sorts of bands, so yeah. Since we've formed, it's been good for us, I think, with the local scene.
You're helping to revive the scene.
Yeah, there's a few bands going though in Norwich, isn't there? Sort of like, but as well because it's like, yeah, you get like. People come and then, or people are like, they start bands in the city and then, you know, they're young and then they fledge the nest and go to
doing something else.
To greener pastures, you know, and do what they have to do, you know. And
That's old guys in the city.
but there's like a magnet that brings you back. Yeah, I came back. I said I'd never come back. I was like, fuck this place, I'm never coming back here. And then, yeah, now I am.
We welcomed you
yeah,
back.
I'm back.
We dragged you back.
But it might be easier to start. Well, I always lived in a smaller city, so it's probably easier to start a band in a small city when everyone is like into it than trying to find people in a big city. I don't know. Yeah. So that's why we here.
It's easier to meet people in a smaller city, so you all kind of know each other then.
Basically. We're all related to each other.
I'm not yet. But yeah.
We'll bring you into the
Oh.
fold.
Are you my dad?
Might be. Who knows?
Or my uncle?
You're saying this to an American who has family from the South.
Yeah.
I went into a city once and looked to my cousin. I said, I'm related to everybody in this place, so I get it.
That's good.
Now, how much stuff do you actually have out? Because I've not been able to put my finger on it, and I will say that I probably have missed something. So what have you released?
We got a demo that we did in like 2019, and then last year we recorded an album, and that's now gone out on Sanctus Propaganda, isn't it? Yeah, Sanctus Propaganda have put that out, record label in Poland, and
Yeah, from
Sorry, CD with who?
Malaysia, sorry. CD with Black Conflict. Conflict.
from yeah, they are Malaysian, aren't they? Yeah. So like, yeah. Other than that, though, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
We did that rehearsal demo that I'd put on live. It sounds good though.
Oh, it's really good. It's really
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, but yeah. So we've got the demo and the album basically, but
because I knew of the demo, but I wasn't as familiar with the album. I had a couple of songs and wasn't sure if it was an album or so. Thank you for clarifying. One thing I find interesting is a lot of your lyrics are in Finnish. Is that all of them? Okay. And is that because you just feel more able to express yourself in Finnish, or what's behind that?
That is actually, yeah. I mean, when we started, that was the thing that I thought, because I've been singing in bands before, Finnish bands, so it's always been easier for me to write lyrics in Finnish, because I feel like I can express myself more with different words than in English. But to be honest, recently I've been starting to feel the opposite. I feel like I could actually, it's because I've been here for so long, so I kind of like starting to not like Finnish language anymore. But yeah, it's just because of that. And I remember, like, because we had a band together in London before as well, which was Finnish as well, and I was like my English pronouncing is not good. And I always find it really hard to listen bands who are trying to badly pronounce English, and it's always like, so that's why. But now I'm like, I could sing in English, but then I wouldn't probably change it anymore though. No, I mean, yeah.
All our albums on the demo, they've all got translations on it, so we've made a point of translating everything.
So. As well, isn't it? It's quite nice to have just something a bit different as well. It's like, you know, and the way that the lyrics like roll is like, you know, and work with the songs is completely different.
I think nobody goes to see a band and listens to the lyrics when you're playing live. You can't hear anything. So as long as it's on the record, it doesn't. But it does sound good, and it just, especially, you know, it sets us apart a little bit. So yeah.
In fact, the first time I heard you, I thought you were a Finnish band. Makes sense.
That's the weird thing, a lot of people say, oh, they sound like this Finnish band, and they sound like that Finnish band, whereas we're not influenced by any Finnish bands. It's only the vocals, aren't it?
Yeah.
And then they connect, but it's like, well, we don't listen to any of those bands you're mentioning, so it's kind of funny how people hear that and then just think, oh, you're influenced by the Finnish hardcore scene. No, not really. Not that we don't like it.
No, I mean, that's the thing, is like, I think like... we all like Finnish hardcore.
Yeah. Just saying, we do like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not like, you know, we don't hate on it at all. It's good. It's good stuff.
From, like, you know, I mean, obviously it's because where I come from, so it kind of has that thing in it. But I really like the mix that we do. So it's just, you know,
we've got a lot of different influences. But when we started, the list of our set was song number 1, song number 2, song number 3.
Pronunciations.
Still can't say them. Like, been married to you for how long, and I still can't even pronounce the song. It's like, the song.
That was my next question. Yeah. Can the three of you talk about which song you're going to do, because you've pronounced it?
We can now. Yeah.
But it's so funny when they've tried to pronounce them.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh so much.
Val hater.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
Val hater.
That's the only one. Oh, it's an easy one.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
So what is next? What do you guys have planned?
Nothing really. We just
We've got Rockaway Park.
Well, we've got a few gigs coming up, but we're not really working. We started.
We've got quite a few songs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll hopefully do a new album some point, but like started just working on new songs now.
Maybe.
Yeah. So we got a few new songs.
You are experiencing the planning of our future.
Well, I think the thing that's really good about this band is, like, you know, we've all played in other bands, and like we've all got other bands current as well. But like this band, we're all in the same city, whereas, like, you know, the other bands we do, we're, you know, spread all over the place, and like it's just good fun. Like, we just do it to play music, and not like there's no like, you know, we just roll with it, and it's like no pressure, just have fun, you know. It's like, yeah, and it's quite nice, you know, and no pressure, Andrew. No pressure.
Everyone's got family and, like, you know, other things going on. So yeah, but it's a nice thing to escape sometimes, just to go to band practice, and then we've got gigs coming up and stuff. So it's just nice to go and do it, and have a
I
nice
think
time.
we
So
got
it's
the
great.
first demo together quite quickly, and then it seemed to take forever to get in the album.
But it was COVID.
Yeah.
And then we had
And
there
the
was
baby.
COVID,
And
yeah.
I had a baby, by the way, so as well.
another one.
By the
Another
way.
one.
So-
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
all, it's just life.
I like that though, that it's very organic. You're not sitting here going, okay, we've got this and now we need to get that. You know, it's just when we feel like it, when the music comes, when the lyrics come, we'll do it.
Yeah, it's totally like that, really,
like
isn't
that,
it?
yeah.
You kind of don't really think about it, but we do just like, just play and pop riffs out every now and then, and you know, say, say, oh, hang on, just that song sounds exactly like the one we wrote like not long ago. Okay, maybe we need to change that, or like, you know, yeah.
But yeah, there's no pressure on like trying to plan. Like when I was younger in a band and we're like, oh, we got to do this and then we can go to Europe and we can do this. But it's like now everyone's just like, we play gigs when we can and when we feel like it, really. So it's just take it that way, more like it. And we all enjoy doing it. So.
And it's brought you up here to Sheffield. And this has been such a nice festival that we've been at, isn't it?
So good, man. Just have these guys, like the work that they've put into this place is awesome. And this is like first time here as well. Like none of us have been here, although it's been going for a while. It's like, yeah, it's such a cool place, you know.
Yeah, same here with us.
And yeah, we always seem to, you know, get to play. That's the good thing about doing this. You get to like visit these places like this, and visit Damaged Goods is the other place in Leeds, like where it's super DIY, like, you know, and it's almost like, I mean, it's almost like being in somewhere in like Europe, some sort of squat, like, you know, or whatever. There's like everyone's, you know, man, I can't, like, it's awesome. It's humbling, like, you know, it's great what everyone does for it. You know.
It's got that atmosphere of a squat from Europe.
Yeah.
It really does. Well, I'm looking forward to you guys getting some inspiration and getting some new stuff out, because I've enjoyed what I've heard so far, and I really hope to see you guys again soon. So,
Yeah, definitely.
Someday.
yes, hopefully Manchester, please.
I would love to go there.
We need to get you there.
Please. Yes, please.
He's the driver.
Okay, now I am I? Actually, to be fair, it seems like that most of the time. Yeah.
Okay, driver, it's just over the hills. You can be exactly.
Last push, isn't it, over the top? Yeah. Further north, we like, yeah, we get a bit like sort of
Vertigo.
homesick. Yeah, homesick. We go too far north, but yeah, no, it's great. It's good fun. It's good fun.
Well, thank you all again, and really hope to see you in Manchester soon. So,
Thank you. Nice one.
thank
Cheers.
you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.